Hello, welcome to another video. This is the fourth time I've tried to film this, but there's been too much noise going on, so let me try again. This is a video. I'm doing a video series of football coaching tips and advice because I am a qualified coach under the FA, and I've coached a football team, and that is something I wanted to share. So I've done a video about So I did some videos, one talking about striking, so being a striker, one being defending, and one being talking about the midfield. So now I want to talk about more about set plays, free kicks and corners and throw-ins. So back in the day when I first discovered football, they were never called set plays, they were called what they were: a corner, free kick, corner, and throw-in. And I've seen it where some players have kicked the ball from the corner flag and it's gone straight to the goalkeeper, and that's because there's too many defenders at the back, but you can use them for an added advantage by pushing everybody forward to score a goal. Because John Terry for Chelsea always used to be at the back, just on the edge of the goal mouth. And if a player ahead of him couldn't score that and take advantage of that free kick or corner, then they would do it, and he would try and score himself. So defenders can also go forward and can also be those who take the free kicks and corners, as well as the midfield, but you really will ever get a striker who will take those set plays, because their aim is to be in the goal mouth and score. So that's basically it in a nutshell when it comes to who should take the free kicks. Now, everybody would love to take free kicks that's like Beckham style, but it does take practice, and it is something that you should practice at a younger age, because they enjoy it. They enjoy playing a proper game of football, and you can get so much more out of that rather than doing drills where they each take turns and they're waiting around, especially when it's cold. So it's good to do activities where it involves gameplay in sessions, so you can make it simple at first and then tweak it. Like, for example, having different gates to run through before they score a goal. You can even have floaters along the sideline to help keep the ball into play. But when it comes to free kicks and corners, it is something that takes a lot of practice, because the point of a corner is to kick it in the goal mouth, and then it reaches a striker or midfield player or a defender and puts it in the back of the net. But I do find that some teams, or some ones that I've watched, which I've watched a lot, they can become very sloppy, when it comes to taking corners, and they've not mounted into anything. It's just gone straight back to the other team's half. So I do think with corners and free kicks, they do need to be practiced on, because they are potentially a way of winning in the game. And it kind of opens up the play sometimes when someone has scored via free kick. Now, you shouldn't rely on those when it comes to goal scoring. Obviously, the main purpose is to play the game without a free kick, but if you're given a free kick, then take advantage of it, but don't take it for granted, because they are basically a chance for you to either go ahead of the game and still win the match if you've had trouble trying to win a goal through match play. So when it comes to strikers, do they tend to take corners? No, as I've said before, because strikers' role is to be in that goal mouth, ready to the back of the net. And also, if they've got a free kick on the outside of the box, it should be somebody who can kick it for long range. So say this is the goal mouth, okay, So that's your goal mouth there. Okay. So we're on that. We're on that. If the free kick is taken there, then they need to make sure that the other team will probably form a wall, 2 or 3 players. So it's getting the ball away, or getting the ball to pass by the defending team into the back of the net. So this is what I would do. If you had the 2 defenders there, I would then have someone there to pass the ball to and then put it back in the net. But what you need to make sure of is that they stay offside. Okay, if they're offside, then it's not given. So basically, depending how further on in the field it is, depends on which player will take the free kick at set play. So if it's down here, then it's more likely to be a defender. If it's here and there, it'll normally be either a midfielder or defender. So that's basically in a nutshell, and just take advantage of them. They're not there just for the sake of it, they're there for you to get a result. So take them wisely, don't take them for granted, and do practice, because they are part of the game and it's something that you do need to be on board with to win matches and learn to make passing decisions as they take the corner on the free kick. Now the one thing I don't like is diving when they go looking for a free kick, and now I'm pleased to see that referees are cracking down on it, because it's not part of football. It's cheating, it's time wasting, and that's all there is to it. So and I do find it unfair when someone has dived and that player's got no purposely trying to get that person sent off, because that really shouldn't be part of the game. They're trying to get somebody sent off, because that is just cheating, and that is just being reckless in my book. So that's it really. That's it for this video. I'll be talking more about formations next, and how to pick a good solid football team. So take care.